What if you only ate pizza for every single meal? Well, this girl claims that's what she actually did, and we're gonna see how it impacted her life and if it's something that we could do.
Hi friends, my name is Casey. I'm 17 years old.
Well, she's not old.
Most people like pizza.
So we don't know if you're gonna be able to live to like 40 if you do this, but let's see.
But unfortunately, my relationship with pizza is more of an obsession. Pizza is
honestly.
the only thing I eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Every day, I can only eat like this.
What?
Cheese pizza in the morning,
Fair.
mushroom pizza for lunch,
Weird.
and cheese pizza again for dinner.
Also weird. I mean, I feel like this is the worst possible pizzas to get. You need pepperoni, you need sausage, zero protein in her diet.
It's not possible for me to eat mushroom pizza for breakfast or cheese pizza for lunch.
Okay,
The
that's weird.
issue is that I'm extremely picky when it comes to food. I've been picky with food since I was a little kid.
I mean, that's literally like my younger brother. We all know someone like this, but to only eat pizza is a new level of picky.
When I say picky with food, don't think of your average picky eater.
Okay.
For example, some people don't like tomatoes.
That's me! I don't really like
Some
tomatoes.
never eat eggs.
Never heard of someone who didn't eat
Some
eggs.
feel nauseous at the sight of meat.
Who?
It wasn't like that with me.
Who can't
the
eat
list
meat?
of things I wouldn't eat was longer than the list of things I ate. For
Oh.
example, for 4 or 5 months, I'd only eat carrots. Then one day, I would
See, if this were true, wouldn't her skin turn orange? At least that's what my parents told me. That's another lie that I get told as a child, I guess.
suddenly quit and start eating only bread with jam.
Oh.
I wouldn't eat anything else
That's
when going
weird.
through these phases. I
What
preferred
the
to eat
heck?
only what I liked, and I kept eating only that thing until I got bored. My mom says I got this trait from my grandfather. I never met him since he died before I was born.
Bro's grandpa's a creeper. Look at him out here, just creeping on you.
My mom and I fight a lot about food. It was during one of our fights that she told me, in tears, about her father, my grandfather. Your grandfather was just like you. He even
It's an inherited thing. Maybe somebody out there has this condition right now where you can only eat one food. And if you show this video to your parents and say,
Hey, yo, I can only eat pizza from now on.
you're good, I got you.
hid this habit of his so he wouldn't set a bad example for us.
That's fair.
I don't remember him eating together with us, ever. Even if he sat with us, he wouldn't eat anything. I'm full. You enjoy your food, he used to say. We found out later that he was able to eat very few things. According to your grandmother, he could only eat boiled chicken and steamed vegetables.
Ew.
He said that he wasn't able to eat anything else because he couldn't stand the smell of other foods.
Oh,
I
that's
was really
weird.
sad for him when I found out about that.
Bro, boiled chicken sounds disgusting.
How do you only eat chicken and vegetables your whole life? But your grandpa did. This is why it makes me so sad to see you are going through the same thing. But at the same time, I know you can't help it. My mom was right to be upset, but just like she said, I couldn't help it. And my obsession with pizza hadn't even started when we had this conversation. Even if I was going through these phases, I was at least eating different things.
Is that a cookie? Cookie on a fork?
Unfortunately, my condition got a lot worse. For the past 6 years, I have survived on pizza and pizza only.
That's rough.
I remember exactly how my pizza obsession came about. It was a Saturday. My parents both work in pharmaceuticals.
Oh,
They were
I used
going
to work
a
in that.
conference together. Just as they were leaving, my dad collapsed onto the floor.
Oh!
He was holding his chest.
Did he die?
We called an ambulance right away. My mom went to the hospital with my dad.
Did bro just
Everything
die?
happened in a flash. I regretted not having gone to the hospital with them.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, what the heck? Your dad goes to the hospital and you're like,
Ah, he'll be fine.
I was walking around the house, worried sick. A few hours later, my mom called. As we suspected,
Hey, son,
my
your
dad
dad's
had
dead.
had a heart attack. Thankfully, he survived because they
Oh,
were
thank
able
God.
to treat him on time. He was doing really well. He
and now he knows his daughter doesn't really love him because she didn't come when he could have died,
had
but
some
okay.
tests done. My
Oh,
mom
no.
said they'd come back after they got the results. I even talked to my dad for a second,
Hey, daughter, I can tell you don't love me anymore. All right, bye-bye, almost died.
relieved by the good news. It was almost noon. I realized I still hadn't eaten breakfast. Because
Uh-oh.
I was in a good mood, I thought, I'll eat something different. I'll tell my mom about it when she comes back. She'll like that. As I was looking through the fridge, I saw 3 frozen pizzas. I randomly picked one of them. It was
Why did you have them not even in wrapping? Y'all just put naked pizzas in your freezer?
cheese pizza. I heated it in the oven and ate it for breakfast. I was someone who rarely ate pizza. I said
Why is it a cheese pizza but it has little white dots on it? Are those like fancy cheeses, man?
to myself, I've forgotten what it tastes like. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Doctors wanted to keep my dad at the hospital overnight. They had to run some more tests. I said to my mom, don't worry about me. I'll look after myself. But she didn't listen to me and told me Aunt Joy would come and stay with me that night.
Oh.
I was so happy that I would be seeing my favorite aunt. I decided to eat pizza for lunch again. I took out one of the 2 remaining pizzas without
That's
looking.
disgusting. I know that someone out there probably likes that, but that is disgusting, bro.
And
That,
as
that
you
is
might
so
guess,
nasty.
it was
I can't
the
believe
mushroom
it.
one.
I bet it was.
My aunt called and said something had come up. She would be coming later. And so I ate the last pizza for dinner.
Wow.
It was a cheese pizza.
Look at this.
So that's how I had my menu for the next 6 years.
Wow.
Cheese pizza for breakfast, mushroom pizza for lunch, and cheese pizza again for dinner.
I mean, the cheese literally looks like white, nasty, disgusting old pepperonis, doesn't it? They look like white pepperonis.
The next morning, I woke up craving a cheese pizza. I told my aunt that I wanted to have pizza for breakfast. Even though she was surprised, she wouldn't say no because she knew how particular I was about food.
I thought she was gonna say no to you, so now they're actually giving in to your weird food addiction. Okay.
She also let me have mushroom pizza for lunch.
Wow.
That's how my love affair with pizza started.
This would be expensive. I mean, each one of these boxes probably $10. $400 a pizza if they're all $10. That's 40 boxes.
In the following days and years, even though my mom was very upset, she had to let me eat pizza because I refused to eat anything else.
I would let you starve if I was your parent. I'll be like, literally, like, you will starve or you will eat.
Since she knew it was an issue that required treatment, she tried to get me treated a few times, but nothing worked. Among these attempts, the weirdest one was something one psychiatrist tried. First, we had a regular therapy session.
Okay.
He asked me various questions, trying to understand why I only ate pizza.
I would have absolutely no idea. I would just say, like, it's okay, just eat pizza, but we'll make it slightly healthier.
I
I'll be bad
answered
at
them
this
all
job.
truthfully. In the next session, he suggested I eat something other than pizza.
Oh!
When that didn't work,
What a crazy
he tried
idea.
to scare me with things like, you won't grow any taller if you stick to a one-food diet. If you only eat pizza, you'll gain weight and no one will like you. You will never have a boyfriend. When that didn't work either, in the following session, he
She's like,
I don't care about a boyfriend. I have pizza.
started yelling at me and even threatening me.
all right, this actually seems basically like what I would do if I was this guy. I would know what to do. I would just be like panicking. I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna get mad at you now.
You are a spoiled little girl. You're doing this for attention. If you keep eating pizza, I'll write a report and they will put you in a mental institution.
Oh,
he
never mind. That's extreme.
said. Naturally,
Oh.
that was my final session with him. When I told my mom about what he told me during that session, she didn't take me back there. That man was even weirder than me.
Yeah.
I was scared that he would turn his failure into an obsession
Yeah.
and keep harassing me over the phone.
Did he?
Apart from that, my mom made another outlandish attempt for a cure. It was creative and interesting, but sadly it didn't work.
What
My
was it?
mom had seen a show on TV about people who had food obsessions like mine.
This is a thing? I bet someone watching actually has this right now. Like, I bet this is real.
In
Usually
the
these
episode, there was a guy who had only eaten hamburgers since the age of 5. The producers of the show prepared a little spectacle to overwhelm him. This guy ate 4 hamburgers every day. That's 28 hamburgers per week, 1,456 hamburgers per year. They loaded
Wow.
a truck with 1,456 hamburgers
That's a
and
lot.
drove it to the guy's home. They
He probably was happy, dude. He probably wanted this.
called him outside and unloaded all the 1,456 burgers in
Bro's
front
in
of him.
heaven
They
right
said,
now.
"This is exactly how many burgers you're consuming in a year." He was shocked and sad, and he
Oh!
even cried. He
Didn't see
decided to
that,
get
though.
treatment. My poor mother wanted to create the same spectacle to put
So you need to buy yourself like 1,000 pizzas and have them delivered, and then I would
some
eat those.
sense into her daughter.
Yeah.
She somehow found the phone number of the TV show and called them. They weren't interested since they had already featured a pizza addict in another episode. So my mom wanted to do it on her own.
That's
But
expensive.
she knew that she couldn't spend so much money all at once. She didn't give up. She called a major news channel and told them about me. It's going to be quite a sight. My daughter doesn't know about this either. We'll see her reaction together. This would be a compelling piece of news for you. They said they were interested in shooting the story. After that, my mom reached out to a major pizza brand. When the company officials found out that my mom's performance was going to be in the news, they agreed
Oh, that's smart. This actually could happen. Like, I could see them doing this just for the good
to
press.
sponsor her. One Sunday morning,
That's not
I
bad.
got up as usual. Mom was in the kitchen. When she saw me, she said, "I have a special Sunday surprise for you.
Oh, on
I
Sunday,
ordered
too.
pizza for you from a wonderful place. It should be here any moment." Half an hour later, the doorbell rang. Mom held me by the hand.
Uh-oh.
She took me outside as I was staring at her. There was a small pizza truck in front of the house packed with pizza boxes.
And a news crew. Oh, you'd be embarrassed in front of all your
I figured
friends.
my mom was up to something when I saw a reporter and a cameraman on the street. She asked me, Casey, how many pizzas do you think there are in this truck?
1,000.
I told her I had no idea. Since you eat 3 pizzas per day, what is 3 times 365?
I have no idea, bro.
Yes.
What is this?
These are the
1,095.
1,095 pizzas
I was
that
close.
you eat in a year. How can you eat this much pizza? Sweetie, please give this up. And do it in front of the cameras so everyone would know about your decision.
I feel like the mom's
I
not
looked
doing
at
great
the pizza
selling me on this.
boxes. I said, Mommy, if we collected all your makeup materials or all the popcorn Dad eats while watching football throughout the year, we'd also get a huge pile like this.
Oh!
I'm sorry, but I don't know why you did this. My mom was incredibly upset, and she was right. She worked hard to do this, and her intentions were
I don't see this working. To me, this doesn't make any sense.
good. I could have hugged her or said something nice. Nope, I turned around and went back home. Now when I think about it, I can see that I acted just like a teenager.
You are.
Unfortunately, there is no happy ending to this story.
That's it.
I'm 17 years old.
No.
For the past 6 years, I've been eating 3 pizzas per day. I don't know for how long I'm going to keep eating like this.
What?
I know that what I'm doing is wrong, and I certainly don't recommend
No
it
way.
to anyone, but this is my truth. I need to tell it, and you can draw your own conclusions.
Bro, that is crazy. If there's one food I'm eating every day, it's gonna be giant pizzas too. If you guys enjoyed this video, click right here to go check out another Storytime Animated. See you guys later. Peace.